Hi you guys, so it's Hailey and I am back again with another video. So I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit muted. It's really sore because the Motionless White concert was about 2 days ago. It was on Sunday and today is now Tuesday. So my voice still unfortunately has not recovered yet. I wanted to get this video up sooner, but yesterday I was just, I was exhausted. Like that was not going to happen. But I did my makeup today and everything, so that's what it looks like. I did like red and gold, and I think it looks like kind of like fiery makeup look. I don't know, I like it. But anyways, so before I get into the actual contents of this video, which you probably guessed is the Motionless White meet and greet, I wanted to mention a couple of things. So at the concert, when, I don't know, I was there for like a little bit, this really cute girl came up to me and she asked if I had a YouTube channel, and I'm the one like who made the video on Chris, and I told her yeah I was, and she said she is a subscriber and that she watches me. And God, like I was in such shock, like I was just really like wow. So I wanted to mention, if you do for some reason, like in the rare occasion, ever see me at a concert and you want to come up to me, please do so. I was so happy. And also, I'm sorry if, like, I do act kind of awkward or if you think I'm being rude. It's not me being rude. It's, like, I was in such shock. Like, I was, like, baffled that, like, when that girl came up to me, I was so happy. Like, I wanted to give her a hug, but I just kind of stood there like, what? Like, what just happened? But it honestly, like, was really cool. So, I would go up to me if you see me. If you want to, that is. I'm not going to force you to do that. But, and then second of all, this other girl messaged me on Instagram saying she wanted to meet up with me at the show, which unfortunately didn't happen, but I'm going to try to do that later. So, I don't know, people have been being really, like, supportive and nice to me lately, and I just want to tell you guys how much I really appreciate it. And I just really appreciate your support. I never expected to actually get positive feedback on anything that I post. So, it just means a lot to me. And then on Instagram, one of my followers actually drew me. At least, I mean, I was going to say she drew me yesterday, but I don't know when she drew me, but she sent me a photo of myself that she drew yesterday, and I was just like, I almost, like, cried in disbelief of, like, wow, that's so fucking cool. But I just want you guys to never think it goes unappreciated from me. Like, I honestly couldn't believe it, and like I said, if I am awkward for whatever reason, I usually am a really loud, obnoxious person, but for some reason, sometimes I do get kind of shy. I get, like, socially awkward every now and then, but it's really weird, and it shocks me when I do, too, because I'm usually so, like, and, like, you know, out there, but, so, yeah, I just wanted to mention that really quickly. Now, on to the video concept. So, I'm gonna do this video in two parts, because, well, not two parts, but the Day of Motionless White in two parts, because there were two things that took place. So I kind of lied. This isn't really going to be about the meet and greet. That'll probably be on the next one. This is going to be about Miss Kylie Devyn. If you can't talk. If you do not know who that is Ghost's girlfriend. And, I mean, you probably do, because she's great, and she comes on tour sometimes, and she's like their little, like, show come to life. Like, she comes and, like, acts out things and just wears costumes, and she's done that, I think, like, 3 times now. I know her and Francesca Destruct from Kuza both, like, came out one time. I don't think she was really acting out, though. I think she just, well, no, never mind, she was. Just, I don't think there was as many costumes, but I saw her on the Apollo X tour doing that as well, and she gave me, like, a bunch of candy, and it was just awesome. And the next day I even tweeted her, thank you for, like, giving me so much attention and being so nice to me. And she tweeted back, you were the best in the crowd. I wish you were front and center. If you go to my Twitter, which I will have linked down below as always, it's actually my pinned tweet. So, I already loved her, like, to death. Well, then, about last summer, she commented on one of my photos on my Instagram, complimenting me, and then later telling me she would love to finally meet me whenever her and Devin are in Denver. And I was like, what? So, the next time she was in Denver, she was not on stage, but she came when I went to the Colorado Springs show, the one that Chris messaged me on Twitter about. But because that show was so screwed up, I didn't end up actually meeting her because, God, I didn't meet Chris, you know, till kind of later because of the staff there. So her and Devyn had already, like, gone out to eat and stuff, and I didn't want to bother her. Well, this tour, I really didn't think I was going to meet her. I didn't, you know, see it coming. Well, she comes on stage, and about every single time that she came out, there's a dog in my room. Every single time that she came out, she would, like, come up, like, by me or, like, interact with me in some way, which I love when she does that. Like I said, if you have never seen a show with her, you should. They're amazing. It just adds, like, so much more to their, like, performance, honestly. Like, it's just, like, bringing the songs to life. It's so theatrical, and it's just amazing to watch, honestly. So she squirted me in the face with the water gun twice. My makeup lasted through that, by the way. And then after the show was over, she goes up to me, and, well, she was still on stage, but she, you know, comes, like, up to where I was and mouths, "Meet me in the back." And I was like, oh my God. And I told Adrian, I was like, let's go, let's go. Well, I thought she said meet me outside, so my dumb ass runs outside. And Adrian goes, are you sure? She said outside. What if she said, like, by the back or by the merch? So luckily I messaged her on Instagram, and I asked her where she was, and I think I don't remember exactly what she said. The messages are on my Twitter, though, if you want to find them. She said something about, like, me meeting her by the merch, and I was like, oh shit, I'm outside. And she asked if there was any way I could get back in. If not, she'd meet me, like, by the buses later or something. But luckily, I got super lucky. The Fillmore usually does not let you back in. Most venues do not let you back in unless you're over 21, which I am not. So I actually got back in, and I was just like, whoa, we're really lucky. And she comes and meets me after about 10 minutes or 20 minutes or so. And she comes out, and I was so happy to see her. I actually wrote her a letter because she's always been so sweet to me. Like, she gave me this, like, when Devyn was touring, in one of my worn doll orders. It says, thank you for your support and for always being so sweet. And she, like, put a little heart on my package. And she just always has been so sweet to me that I wanted to just show her my appreciation. So I wrote her a letter, and I got to give that to her. And we got to chat for a little bit, and I told her about this, like, cool store she should check out, and it was just amazing to finally meet her in person. She really is the most sweet woman, not to mention, in person, I didn't think she could be more beautiful. In person, she's just jaw-dropping. She's gorgeous. So, we took this photo right here. God, the light is gonna fuck this up, isn't it? Oh, you could see me on my phone. Okay, that's the best we're gonna get. Anyways, you know what? There we go. So, they are on my Twitter, and then another one we took is on my Instagram if you want to go look at them better without all the glare. But we took that photo on my Polaroid. We actually took two because she asked me to take two because she wanted one, which I was like, ah! So, she has one of the photos of her and I, and oh my God, I was just, like, I'm sorry if I sound really, like, excited or stupid. I just cannot believe that this happened still. She is honestly the sweetest woman ever. I wish she was on tour with them constantly. I really do. She's amazing. I'm gonna, like, reposition myself. Anyways, so that's just one of the greatest things that's happened to me at a concert as well. And her just taking the time to sit and talk to me really meant the world to me. Like, it just, honestly, this band and everything a part of them are amazing. And Kylie's amazing. And yeah, that's my little story about my experience, I guess, after the Motionless in White concert, because we left shortly after that happened. But I just can't believe that happened, honestly. I know I keep saying that, and I know, like, I sound like a broken record, but I could not be more grateful. I never have expected this great stuff to ever happen to me, and it's just really, really, like, I was freaking out. Like, afterwards, I was in the car with my boyfriend, and I was like, oh my God, like, she's so nice. What the hell? So, that is my experience. So, the next video will be coming probably tomorrow. So you guys have a good rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I love you. Bye.